Hey keepers, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 10 ways how you can make more money as a teenager. So, as a teenager, it might be hard for you to find a job, maybe because you don't have a lot of experience or, there's not a lot of jobs out there. Well, that shouldn't stop you from being able to earn money. In this video, I'm going to cover, 10 different ways of what you can do right now to make more money. The first way to make money is by taking advantage of the different seasons. So where you live, it might be winter, or you might also be getting, spring, summer, fall, right? You might getting all four seasons, or you might getting two seasons, right? Whichever seasons that you get, you need to take advantage of them by offering services to people who need help in those seasons. So let me give you an example. So let's say in the winter time, a lot of people, they go to work, they don't have time to clean up the snow in their driveway or in the in the front. So you can do that for them, right? And as someone who doesn't have a job or an experience, right, when you actually go and approach people and offer them this service, right, they might not take your word seriously. Number one, because you're young, but also because they don't want you to get hurt, right? So you need to show to them that you are able to do this, and this is something that you are serious about and you want to do it. And find out the price of how much they're charging their competitors. Let's say for the entire winter season, let's say they're charging $300. Let's say you offer them a price maybe 150 or $100, right? And you need to do a better job with them. So you need to, so you need to do a better job so that they can stay with you. So you can do that in the winter time. You can also do it in the summertime, right? A lot of people don't like cutting their grass, they don't like trimming their bushes. But if you have the equipment, right, like if you're living with your parents and they still have all this equipment, right, you have those equipments to rake up the leaves, you have the a lawnmower, right? You have already these equipment, so you don't have to spend more money going to the store and buying these things, right? Just taking advantage of the stuff that you already have in your shed or in your garage. The second way to make more money is to paint kitchens. A lot of people, right, they use their kitchen, frequently, every single day, right? They have to cook in them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? And over the time, right, it doesn't stay in its original and new condition, right? So just by adding paint, it really brings a huge change. So what you can do is you can go ahead and you can start painting kitchens for clients, right? Painting kitchens, like the walls, they're a lot easier, and also a lot of people are more open to it to do it. Because they need that, right? Like you can do bedrooms, you can do living rooms, you can do basements, you can do kitchens. You can do a lot of indoor painting, and a lot of people want this. And many people can't do it, or can't do it because they're either working or they're just, it's very tiring. So but you, because you're young, right, you have this energy, you're able to do it. It might take you a bit of time, right? But if they're patient and they give them a good price, there will be a lot of clients who would be interested in offering you money to be able to do that, right? Everyone's looking to have a home that looks nice and clean, right? And a lot of people come over to houses, and it's nice, right? It shows a good image to any of the guests that come to the house and look at fresh paint in the house. So you can offer $100 per room, and I think that's pretty reasonable. And maybe some people might negotiate, because if you don't have experience, so you might give them a trial for maybe like do one wall for free, ask them how it looks like, and then if they like it, obviously you can't just leave, right? Because it would look silly to have one wall painted and not the other rooms. So then they're going to ask you, right, to do the rest of the walls. The third way you can make more money is by selling used phones. So I used to do this when I was trying to earn extra money. So what I used to do is I used to buy the cell phone, and then I used to bring the products together. So I used to put like the charger together, the case, the headphones, and the box, and all the manuals and stuff. So I'd put everything together, and then I would sell the phone together as a package, right? So let's say you get a phone for like maybe $50 or $100. You put all these things together, and you can sell the phone for $200, right? Let's say you find a phone on Craigslist. You take that, you put it together, you clean it up, make it look nice, package it together, and then you put it on Facebook Marketplace, right? Or you take a product from Facebook Marketplace, and then you put it on Letgo, application. Lego is an application you can use also to buy and sell. You can put it on Craigslist, right? You can put it on Kijiji, which is also a marketplace where you can buy and sell used products. The fourth way is doing a car wash. Practice your first on your family car, right? Do a good job, and then ask your neighbors if they want to also get their car cleaned up, right? And you can do that, per car. You can charge like $10, $20, right? A car wash is something where you can just like spray water, put some soap, and then clean up all the dirt, and that's the exterior, right? So maybe you can charge when you start off, you can charge like $10, and then as you start getting more clients and more neighbors or start noticing your service, right? You can start charging like $20 or $30, right? So the easy way to start this is when you go to a neighbor, instead of like carrying water in buckets, try to use their water, right? Because they already are living in a house, they have a hose. Use their hose to be able to clean the car. So you're only going to need like soap, which you can get very easily, from Amazon or any store, right? Less than $5. The fifth way is to recycle cans. So a lot of people drink soda, especially people who watch sports on TV and stuff. Whenever they're watching a hockey game, they're always drinking some soda, right? So in many cities, they offer refunds. So per can, you can get a 5 cent refund. So every time you recycle, they give you 5 cents. So it's about 5 cents per can. So if you did 80 cans, that would be $4. And if you did about 100 cans, that would be about $5, right? So $5 is not a lot, but here is where you can expand very quickly. So this is just one house, right? And it's your house. Now, the way to expand this is getting your neighbors to give you the cans, and you tell them, hey, can you just collect your cans for me? And then I'll come pick them up maybe in a week or maybe in a month. That will be, some people would be like, yeah, that's fine, we're helping the environment, we'd love to do that. And other cases is like if you're really close to your neighbors, and you can ask them if it wouldn't be too much of a big deal, but if they can actually bring you the cans and just drop them off in your backyard, right? That way you're not having to go and to all these neighbors. You have 10 clients, you have 10 neighbors, and then that's 100 cans each. So that's about $50 now. You're making $50, let's say, per week. You times that by 4 weeks in a month. Now you're making about $200, right? $200 a month you're making without having you to do much, except for actually just bringing the cans to the machine and getting that, collecting that money. The sixth way of making more money is by selling used stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that you probably have that you haven't used for a while, right? So and it's just in your room. It's maybe in the garage in a box and stuff. So what you need to do is take that stuff out and put up online, right? It could be clothing, it could be toys, it could be electronics, whatever you have, right? Something that you're not using and it's not benefiting you anymore. Sell it, right? It could benefit so many people out there, right? So, sixth way of just using old stuff that you have that you haven't used. It's not bringing you any value. It could bring a lot of other people value, and they're willing to pay for it. So what you do is you post it online, post it on Craigslist, post it, any Facebook Marketplace, which is really good. And take cool pictures, different angles, right? You can take pictures with any smartphone that you have. Write a bit of a description, right? Explain, what the product is, how you can use it, what are the benefits, and people will send you an offer, right? And the stuff that you can't send, you can always donate that stuff. So the seventh way is by repairing items. So a lot of people break their cell phones, right? Their screens. So if you are good in terms of replacing a cell phone screen, people will pay you a lot of money, right? Because there's a lot of personal stuff in the cell phones, right? And people, they can't just easily throw it away, right? They need to access that information. So if you're able to actually replace screens, you can make a lot of money, right? Just within one cell phone, you can make about $100 profit. And the way to learn is just go on YouTube, right? You can learn anything on YouTube very quickly within maybe a video or a couple of videos. You can learn the skill, and then you can start servicing it, right? So another thing you can repair is like maybe bicycles, right? Some people that buy bicycles, right, they don't know how to get their chain back on the bike, right? So if you're good at that, right, you can help. So any of these things you can learn on YouTube very easily. The information is out there for free. So start off with doing small repairs and start slowly getting better and providing more services, right? So first you start off with the chains, then you can add the bike brakes, and then you can add, the gears and maybe oil, right? As you start getting more and more people, you can start adding more and more services. The eighth way of making money is by creating graphics. So there's a lot of people that are starting YouTube channels and they don't have a lot of time to create all the graphics, like the thumbnails for YouTube. So you can do that very easily by creating these graphics for them, right? You can use Canva to create these thumbnails, and you can offer them as a service to a lot of these YouTube channels who are actually doing it and don't have the time. You can also create graphics for Instagram posts, right? People who are promoting their product or a service, right? They need, if there's like certain events coming up, right, you can always offer them to create that poster, that graphic for them to help them market their business. You can do that also on Instagram stories as well. People like creating graphics there as well, to talk more about what they're offering in their business. But you're going to save a lot of business owners time by actually doing this for them, right? And it's really convenient for them. The ninth way of making more money is by selling something to a group that you are a part of. So let's say you have a lot of friends, right? Find out something that they need, and right, and find out if you're going to offer it to them, right? Like, the best product to sell is to find a group that has a need and offer it to them, right? Let's say it's their birthday and they want to have, like, all your group of friends, they want to wear the same t-shirt, right? So you can write, hey, it's my birthday, or I'm with a birthday group, right? A lot of people do that. A lot of people have this, when they're getting married, right? They have, like, team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4, just to signify, that they're a group, right? And so you can create something like that as well, right? And you can offer it. It will be fun. It'll be cool. It'll be a great memory. Also, when you do this for friends, other friends are going to find out as well, right? So they're going to now come to you and ask you for more business. So something really cool is creating t-shirts, so t-shirts is one example, and you can come up with more examples. Just find out something that your friends are looking for and offer it to them. My last tip is to teach something that you really know well. So let's say you're really good with math, right? You can start teaching people how to also become good as you, right? You can help them, people who don't have a very strong skill set with math, right? You can break it down, you can provide your strategies, you can provide your tips to them and make it easy for them, right? Now when they start doing well in math, right, they're going to talk to other friends and like, hey, how did you do so well? They're going to refer you, right? So teach something online. So that's maybe math. You can do that with science. Maybe for you, you're really good with science, you can start teaching your friends stuff that makes it more easy and clear to understand, so that they can do better in their tests, right? And when you do better in tests and you show it to parents, right, the parents get happy too. Take other examples, like let's say you're really good with language, right? You speak a certain language, your friend doesn't, right? You can start teaching people how to speak online. You can teach them over Zoom how to speak English, right? There's a lot of people online who are paying hundreds of dollars online to learn English, right? You can teach whatever you know. So this video was just talking about the stuff that's already surrounded within your environment. You don't have to do any extra stuff. Just take advantage with stuff that you already have, right? You have a lot of skill sets. Maybe you don't think of them as skill sets because you already have them, right? You're always trying to think of new ways. This video was trying to show you that you have skills, right? You're just not fully using them, right? Using your equipment within your own house, using the skills that you already have and taking advantage of them and offering them to people who, would love to get that as a service and who are also trying to improve their life. So you have the skills, go out there and help people out, and get some money, right? And then use it towards ways that improves your life. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'm going to be making more and more videos like this. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I know I try to create a video every single week. Also, in the comments below, out of the 10, which ones did you like and which one are you going to be trying out? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll reply back to you guys. And third thing is, if you guys want to help someone make money, please share this video with someone you think that will be valuable for, and help them go in the right direction. All right, guys. So hope you like this video, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one.